Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to Left Out Podcast. It is your local stallion, your girl, Miss Chira.
It is Febs.
It's Naz.
What's been cracking, guys? We're back with another episode. This is mad. How are you guys doing? How's your week been?
Pretty good. I feel like this week it's been a lazy week for me. All
Okay.
I've been doing is watching movies.
Nice.
That's all I've been doing.
Yeah?
Just watching movies. I was
What
watching oh my god, Rush Hour 2.
Oh, okay.
That
yeah.
shit. It's crazy with these movies. I'm kind of even though I've watched it so many times,
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
it's so funny. And I actually anticipate the when I see the climax, I'm like, oh my God. I already know what's happening. I already know how it's going to end. Everything. I even know there's a sequel. But I was like, oh my God.
What's about to happen?
Lee, don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh shit. I love, I realized, I saw this thing on Twitter actually. It says people that's maybe have anxiety and things, to watch movies that they've watched before, repeatedly, just because it kind of gives them kind of a sense of ease.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
your
feel like that's
comfort creatures.
Because-
yeah.
Okay.
A
Things that
creature
you-
of habit
Yeah.
kind of thing. I know.
It's just those things that you go to because I don't know, they make you feel better.
Yeah.
You
I
know
feel
those
like I'm like that with movies.
Movies, people who do books as well,
Yeah.
things that are familiar to you, and a lot of people watch the same movies because it brings them that comfort.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a sucker for repeating a movie.
Yeah,
Me
me
too.
too.
If,
Oh my God.
if a movie's made me happy, I'll watch it again
Why
and
not?
again and again
Me
and
too.
again. And sometimes I get that, acting like I don't even know how this is going to end. But
Yeah. I feel like I get that more so from nostalgic movies, movies that were from our childhood,
Yeah.
more so than the new things that are coming out on
Yeah.
Netflix or Stan or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I can always depend on 2000, early 2000s, even 90s movies to
just
repeat.
to make you happy.
I always just I'll be like, okay, I have some time. I'm not going to start something new. I'm just going to watch something
That you've already learned to love.
I do
now,
it
felt
all the time, even just with TV series. I'll always watch the ones I've already watched.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when you go onto Netflix and you're going through all those movies and shows and you're an hour's gone by and you can't pick shit.
Yeah.
It's no, let me just go to something
It's
that I
just
already
not
know
the
that's
same.
good. It's not, yeah, let me
Yeah.
go to something that I know is good.
Yeah.
I love it, you know?
No, I agree.
But
I
yeah.
agree. Talking about movies, what are some shows and stuff you guys used to watch when you were younger that bring back happy memories and just joy? Shows, movies.
Oh my God.
So many.
If you know me, I'm a movies girl. Yeah.
I'm the same, sis.
Like-
I get bored of series.
Yeah, no, I was just raised my dad always. I don't know, for some reason he made me watch a lot of when I was a kid, Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson.
Wow.
I even watched Godfather when I was 5 years old,
Yeah.
6 years old, 7 years old. I don't know, I was just raised in that type of household.
Yeah.
So movies was definitely my basically a way me and my dad used to bond a lot. Was
Oh,
based
that's
through
dope.
kind of movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, movies was my thing.
Your happy place.
Yes.
That's
I remember even a time where, do you remember when The Grudge came out? The movie The Grudge, that horror movie? That the Asian girl with, it kind of looked like The Ring.
Nah, I'm not a horror
Okay, so it was
movie
this,
girl.
so there was this pop-in horror movie.
Yeah.
And it came out when I was 7 or 8 years old.
Okay.
My dad took me to the movies and took all my girlfriends
Really?
when we were 8 years old.
Wow.
And they were all screaming, everything. And I was just I was chilling. And then now I look back, I'm like, Dad, you're actually crazy. Because he didn't even ask their parents for permission. He just took us.
He just took them to watch
he
a
just
horror
said,
film.
No, he just took us to the movies. But
It's 'cause he wanted to watch it,
Because he
right?
wanted to watch
Yeah.
it. And he was just he's calm about that shit. Oh shit, did you break the mic?
I did.
Why are you lifting it?
I'm trying to fix him and I'm trying to adjust myself.
But
That's funny.
Yeah, I was I can't even I remember My Wife and Kids was out. I would watch that show
So
all the
good.
time.
My Wife and Kids, that's happiness right there.
Yeah.
Even when I think My Wife and Kids, I think, did you guys used to watch Different Strokes? Have you ever watched that one?
No, but I
No.
did hear about it.
Guys, I used to wake up at 6 a.m. and I'd go downstairs. I'm not capping. Because I was an early riser when I was
oh
young.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course, as a
I'd
kid,
wake
yeah.
up, everyone's asleep. I'd go downstairs, it's still dark outside. I'm sitting in the lounge room and they'd play old movies
The
and
reruns?
TV shows, reruns around that time. And I'd watch Different Strokes, Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, everybody
Yeah.
hates Chris.
Ah,
So good.
My Wife and Kids, Fresh Prince, that was childhood right
Yeah.
there. That was
Yeah.
happiness.
Definitely. I feel even That's So Raven.
Yes.
That's so Raven, yeah.
That was definitely. Do you remember when Cheetah Girls came out?
Yes.
yes.
Ah,
Girl,
Girls was my
good.
life.
Disney was popping when we were
Nah,
kids.
Disney was popping.
everything.
Disney
Now it's trash.
It was literally
now it's
Yeah.
rubbish.
oh, I thought you were saying
Disney now.
I
No,
thought-
no. This generation of Disney Channel. It doesn't compare.
Like, I don't know. I don't really watch it.
I don't
like,
watch it.
the
But like
It's not the
Lion
same?
King
Nah.
and
Lion King, Pocahontas, all that shit. What was
Sweet
it?
Life of
Mulan.
Deccan, Sweet Life of Deccan Cody, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Did
Oh,
you watch that one?
I only watched that
I
at
can't,
Betty's
yeah.
house.
I was gonna say Betty. Betty always put us onto Nickelodeon.
I didn't
Really?
have Foxtel.
No, but
I'm
Sweet Life
sorry.
was on Disney.
Oh, was it? I
Yeah,
thought
it was on
Nickelodeon.
Disney.
Oh, I never got onto that. I feel like I was a bit more older.
Okay.
I feel like I was. Maybe I wasn't. Even like Lilo and Stitch and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. So
I didn't
good.
really like Lilo and Stitch. Like I watched
What?
it. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan.
Wow.
Like I'm
Do you
sorry.
remember when like we're gonna be showing our age now? Do you remember when VCRs were popping?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like
not
when you
popping. I mean, that was the way of life. They weren't popping. They were just the way of life. I remember, like, I would come home from school because I knew my iPhone Kids was coming on like at 3:30 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I would rush home and get find a like cassette thing and just like record over it so I can watch it when I like.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I would
I
set
can't
it
relate.
up.
I
You-
can't, I
you
can't,
can't-
I can't relate.
Oh yeah, because she's so much younger than us.
I wish on her age, but anyway. But yeah, that was a thing, man.
was a thing.
I remember
Wow.
like I took Malibu Most Wanted from one of my mates.
Yeah.
And then it was like I was meant to go give it back to him, but I left it in the car. And like the sun, obviously the heat got to it, and it literally exploded. And he still brings it up to this day. But it's like, do you remember that movie Malibu Most Wanted?
No.
Damn. Okay.
Now you actually were like a movie person, G.
Yeah, I really
Wow.
was. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of movies.
Even when people used to bring CDs from Bali.
Oh
Yes,
my God.
I remember.
Burn those CDs.
I
yeah.
remember that was the thing as well. We had this massive like suitcase that was just filled with like
The album? The
Yeah,
album,
with
the
the
disc
album,
album,
and you
yeah.
just flick through it. What are we gonna watch today?
Definitely, man.
Or you would go to Video Easy or Blockbuster.
Yeah, I
That-
think
Did
I
you ever
remember
do that, Chira?
No, like I think my dad had like he used to travel like in his first days of like his career he used to travel. So like he'd come back with like these cassettes that were just packed with movies. We had like 3 of them. I feel like if I was to look for them like at my parents' house now, I'd find them. Like
my
there was
God.
my mom was obsessed with this it's like a sitcom called Carry On. Have you ever heard of it?
Nah.
But yeah, it's this sitcom. So she was obsessed with it. And there was literally like a collection. And Mr. Bean, my mom loved
yeah,
Mr.
Mr. Bean was crazy.
Yeah. And there was like a
Wasn't
collection
huge
of them.
Mr. Bean.
No?
Not huge.
I thought
Even
it
the
was
Mr. Bean
hilarious.
movie.
Yeah. I thought that was
Yeah.
funny as hell.
No, the original one.
I liked
the one with
other
the
one.
painting.
I liked Borat better.
Borat. X-rated. Borat and what was the other one? Ali G.
Is it a boy or
Ali
is it an
G,
abortion?
yeah, that was crazy.
Is it Bora Ali G who said, is it a boy or is it an abortion? Did you not see that when he said that in one of the movies? And he was like, it's a girl, put it in the bin. Did you not see?
Oh my God, I feel like that was Ali G. I don't know.
But like they just said a lot of very like I feel like they
crazy.
take the piss out of like some of these like very extremist cultures.
what
Like
does?
Borat and like
Oh,
Ali G.
yeah.
They're just taking the piss.
Of course.
The piss.
He's
like
taking the piss. Half that shit, I'm like, how was that allowed?
how did it fly?
Yeah.
But then it just shows how like sensitive people weren't back then. Like
Yeah,
people
but
just
I-
used to laugh at these
But
things.
I think didn't he? I feel like he got cancelled for a bit, but then now he's back.
But they did like there was Borat 1 and there was Borat 2.
Yeah, he did come back with it.
Yeah.
When it brings in the dollars, they'll accept it.
Oh,
I guess.
you guys should watch. There's this series called An Idiot Abroad. I don't know if you've ever
I've heard of it. I have
so
heard of it.
fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
It's this white guy and he goes to like all of these like ethnic countries and he explores the culture and like he has to try like foods and
Yeah.
stuff. It's
I have
so
heard about this.
funny.
Yeah.
That was childhood.
That's childhood.
Yeah,
I
that
haven't heard of it.
you
I
should
have
watch
heard
it,
of that
man.
one. I never watched it though, but I did hear about it.
Even just watch some of the YouTube clips. Like he went to Kenya and you know like those tribes that like do the jumping.
Yeah.
and he tried to jump as high as
He probably had to use a trampoline.
Nah, fam, it was so funny. Like you actually should watch it.
Oh,
it's so
man.
funny. Rah.
There was so many. I wanted to be Mary Kane, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fevin, yes. Yes.
Oh my God, Mary Kate and Ashley. I had the books and
yeah,
everything.
Me too. I used to
Yes.
eat like them.
Eat like them?
Like if they ate sushi, I would want
Yeah,
sushi. Like,
it was so
Nah,
crazy. They
you
look
actually said some
fucking
facts.
horrible now.
I know.
I think they just didn't age like fine wine. It's
What
unfortunate.
happened, man?
I don't know.
Yeah,
They're
they
not
look-
even old though.
They just- I feel like they don't look
they're
happy.
early
In their 30s.
30s. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
They're like-
just my everything.
They fell off though.
Especially in New York Minute.
Oh, New York
yes.
Minute. Oh my God, I used to rent that
I'm about
DVD.
to watch these when I get home, man.
I think it's on Netflix.
yeah.
I used to rent those DVDs all the time.
Wow.
Like New York Minute and all those when they would go to Paris and shit. Like I'd watch all that
Yes.
shit.
Gosh, there's so many.
There were so many chick flicks back then.
chick flicks.
Yes, there was.
everything.
Like-
I feel like the OG of chick flicks is them. Now we have this like the Netflix shows like what's it called?
sorry, I
Kissing
wanted to
Booth.
be Amanda Bynes as well.
Yes, and the Amanda show.
Yeah.
Did you, yeah,
And
on
Amanda?
Nickelodeon.
No, I never watched that.
You never watched it?
No, never
There
heard
was
of it.
literally the Amanda show on Nickelodeon. Like you're talking about,
no, I know about it.
you know about it?
yeah.
Yeah,
I never,
that's
honestly never really got onto Nickelodeon.
fine. Yeah.
I was kind of like loyal to Disney.
Ben 10.
But I liked
did
her.
that
And,
stuff.
I liked her, and she's the man.
Yeah, you guys love that movie.
Yeah, it's
You
classic.
quote it every single
Yeah,
time.
man. There's like a lot of like 2000 movies that you
Yeah.
can just watch on repeat. Like even 90s. Like you know those movies like Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, okay,
But,
Friday.
you know,
so
like
good.
you can just always watch those movies.
Yeah, I was watching Boys in the Hood.
Nah, Boys in the Hood is a classic.
I actually was crying at the end.
Yeah, like
Wow,
because it's so
tears.
cute.
Wow.
because it's like
Tears.
it really is like that's like you feel it more. You know?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's
Definitely.
beautiful.
But then sometimes when you do watch
Yeah,
things
this
again,
microphone, I'll get
it's
it.
like what was I saying?
Sometimes when you watch things.
Yeah, like now that I get older, you're like, man, that shit was toxic.
toxic. I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
say corny.
Yeah, corny too.
Like
but
Fresh
sometimes I'm
Prince. Sorry, so corny.
There's some
Yeah.
things in it you're just like, okay.
nah, but still,
But
like,
it's a classic.
I don't find actually. Let's speak about it. Like Fresh Prince, I actually don't find Will the funny one.
I thought Carlton was funny.
Carlton is hilarious.
I thought Carlton was
Yeah,
hilarious.
he's funny.
Carlton
Even
and
the
oh my
butler,
God.
what's his name? Jeffrey.
Oh, the butler.
Jeffrey.
Because his dry
Jeffrey's-
humor.
Yeah.
Even Hillary used to crack me up. Like I just loved how ditzy she was.
And then also, you know, what's so crazy. I actually didn't realize the Aunt Viv change until later.
Are you serious?
Yeah, later.
It was so
I swear I
obvious,
didn't-
G.
Obviously, it's obvious. But I'm like, I actually didn't
They used to
like.
do that all the time. In
Yeah,
shows.
just change characters. Like
Yeah.
we're not gonna notice.
They did that in My Wife and Kids.
And Bold and the
Yes,
Beautiful.
they
and-
did.
They did it in Wife and
With
Kids.
who?
Remember they had the dark skin Claire?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And
And
then,
then they
we had a light skinned one just like that.
The girl from You Got
Yeah.
Served.
Yeah.
They changed it to her. Yeah.
But it's so fun. Even they did the same like way of introducing her. They're like, "You look different," and then she's like, "What? I just woke up." And it's just like a completely different Claire. And they did the same thing with Aunt Viv.
I wonder what happened to her. Like, did they get fired? Did they
You know,
quit?
it's the dark skin.
Yeah.
Taking
Oh,
the dark skins out.
interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting, actually. But
My Wife and Kids is
sorry, dark skin
Classic.
Aunt Viv was way better than light skin. Light skin Aunt Viv didn't do shit.
To be honest,
Dark skin had the dance.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she did it all.
I actually know you're not gonna lie. Dark skin Aviv was
She was
popping.
slapping, bro.
Yeah, she was
She-
popping.
yeah, she
I remember that,
was.
and she did the what was it? It was the jazzercise, the exercising episode.
Yes,
That
she could
was-
sing too.
yes,
she could
yes,
do, she was
yes,
honestly,
yes.
she was funnier. The light skin didn't do shit.
I don't know, like still
just
feel
pretty.
like light skinned Aunt Viv still did her. She did her part. She did her job
No,
because
she
she
didn't.
ran it for like time.
Yeah,
G.
she did because
She
I
did.
did. Dark skin only did for two seasons.
Two seasons, and then
Yeah.
the rest of it was the Aunt Viv we remember. Yes, we remember like the jazzercise dancing.
She had
But
more classic bits though. The
Nah.
light skin didn't do anything. She was
I
kind of
don't
like just supporting her.
agree.
Really,
I
I think she was
don't.
pretty, but like she didn't really like her character wasn't popping compared to.
I don't know
dark-skinned
because
Aunt Viv.
I feel like we had the dark skin Aunt Viv for the beginning. Like, sorry that we're not putting these people's names. I don't know them, but like
The dark skin Aunt Viv.
just like bracketing them by their skin color and it. But I feel like the new Aunt Viv, she like really ran it. Like the rest of the season, like when you think about it, you think of her. Not
yeah, but it
gonna
wasn't.
cap.
Nah, not for me.
Really.
Yeah, I think dark skin.
Mad.
Yeah. I think
Nah,
that-
today I don't agree with you. Usually me and Nazareth agree, but today I don't agree.
Nah.
That's mad. What
Yeah.
other shows did you guys used to watch? Like something I think
so
of like
many.
when I was younger. We
Oh,
used
Febs, what are you lying? OC.
Oh, OC was my show.
Really?
Yeah.
I literally, I used to like, I wasn't allowed to watch it because I was like, well, how old was I when it came out?
We were in primary school.
Yeah, primary school, probably like year 7 or year 6.
okay.
And I would watch it, and then my parents would be like, "Why are you watching this?" And also, it used to come on. I used
Late.
to routine, like I used to watch The Simpsons. I'm such a Simpsons
Oh,
fan.
The Simpsons. Yes, Family Guy.
Yeah, and
Man,
I used-
TV was real
It
back
was
then.
it was
Yeah.
a real life thing, man.
Do you remember when did you guys ever go through that phase? I don't know about you because you didn't grow up here, like childhood. Like when we would have the schedule, the TV schedule to see
Yeah.
what movies would be coming on.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Is that deep?
It was that deep, man.
Wow.
It'd be like 7:30. This is coming on.
Yeah?
Whatever. Yep. So I tune into the channel 7. Because you got to program it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your 6 o'clock, like you said, Simpsons.
Yeah.
Neighbours, Home and Away.
yeah.
You had a schedule.
and then it was the OC. I think it was the OC, and I used to watch it. I used to think that's how my life would be as a teenager.
Yeah.
What was the OC about?
Honestly, it's the best show
Just
in the
the Orange
world.
County, just American teenagers.
Yeah, it's
just
being-
privilege American.
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
adolescents, being wild and like,
Just living it up.
And then when you
you
think
never
about
watched those things.
Never.
wow,
What you have to watch it.
I'll
It's
check it out.
It's still
There's-
good till this
just
day.
classic,
It's
yeah.
iconic.
All right, I'll check it out. There's the one that I used to watch with my brother's 90210.
Oh yeah, that came after.
Me and my
Yeah.
brother used to.
Betty used to make me watch
rinse
that too.
Yeah, it's
Betty
all
actually
right.
made me watch a lot of things out of my comfort zone. But, like, she would force like Vampire Diaries.
Oh, Vampire
No, it was great. It was
Diaries.
great. But I wouldn't have watched it if she didn't tell me to watch
Iconic.
it.
Yeah,
All that shit.
So
Yeah,
good.
she got me onto all
okay.
that. Betty got
I
me
might
onto
get
that.
cancelled for this, but I've never finished Vampire Diaries.
That's fair. No, I
What?
feel like majority of people
I
haven't
got
finished
bored.
it.
Even
Finishing
finishing
it.
My cousin as well was like, I watched like I think a couple of episodes and she was bored.
I watched a few seasons. I feel like my
enough.
issue with series
It's
is
so
I get
good.
bored.
No. Sometimes they don't know when to let go.
Yeah, let it
And
go.
it's like
Like Pretty
wrap it
Little
up.
Liars,
Oh,
they could
that
have
was
finished
Naz
that
right
a
there.
long time ago. That
I
show
never watched
definitely
that
did.
boring
No, no, no.
ass show.
I think shut up,
you.
man.
Thank
I feel
you.
like you know when the
I don't know how you liked it.
so great. Did you didn't even watch it?
Yeah, I watched. You made me watch a couple episodes of it. I don't like
Yeah, I
it.
definitely forced it on a lot of people. But it was such a great show. But it was just I had to finish it because I was so committed to the show.
So who was
Yeah.
A?
Oh my god, who was it again? I think it was Cece. It was so stupid.
It's
It
like
was,
Gossip Girl.
it was just like
No. Gossip Girl's a classic.
Gossip Girl was good.
no iconic, but like
Sex
when
and the
how they
City.
ended it.
Sex and the City is also iconic.
Yeah.
Sex and the City is
definitely.
the best.
I liked the movies as well.
Yeah.
They didn't drag it with the movies.
Yeah, definitely.
Rah.
That's so funny.
what do you love yet?
No, just the you sang that pretty little thing. Oh, I always call it pretty little thing, bro.
Pretty Little Liars.
Pretty Little Lies.
Now that show was dragged, man.
Definitely.
How about music? Like what like songs for you like bring up like nostalgia? Like for me, for example, like Black Eyed Peas. I think of like Black Eyed Peas and like Fergie. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was the first CD that me and my brother had.
Wow.
And we used to play it on repeat and like Destiny's
Now, they
Child.
were
When you
good.
think of nostalgic memories of music, you think Black Eyed Peas.
I do. Do you know what I
But
think
she's
of?
thinking, I get
Where
it.
is
She's
the
talking about when
love?
she's in.
Father, Father.
Okay, where is the love? I thought you were gonna say boom, boom, pow.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. That music video,
It made me
it made me
halfway.
happy. It made me halfway.
Ooh, that was
I
fun.
think
That was a banger.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Black Eyed Peas is
in
iconic.
high school. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Come on.
nah.
Yeah, but I'm
You're
not gonna.
broke.
They're not gonna be top named as the number one.
No,
I'll go
okay,
to.
they're not number one, but
Yeah,
they're
of
up
course
there.
no.
I don't want to cap. When I saw them at R&B Friday Live, I felt like this is my childhood. Like
Yeah. Then no, definitely.
Fergie,
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, man.
she
Yeah.
did. She
No,
shaped it for me.
Fergie was crazy. The London Bridge.
Yes,
Yeah.
Glamorous.
Even
What's up now?
yes, even Big Girls Don't Cry.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that
Yeah.
was a good one.
Yeah, Big
Yeah.
Girls Don't Cry. That was a good one.
But that's so funny. I used to sing those songs like I'd been like through shit. Like man, like
Oh
I'd
my
be singing the
God.
Big Girls Don't.
I'd-
Cry. Like I used to proper cry to these songs. Like someone sung.
I
it
think
hurt me.
Akon as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a
Akon,
good one.
definitely.
Usher. Dun, dun.
Yeah,
of
Usher.
course,
Yes.
Usher, definitely.
Oh, when Confessions came out,
Confession.
that whole
Yes.
album,
Oh,
that
you
whole
guys-
album, Burn, all that shit. I was kind of like, this guy.
It was like he was talking.
You know what's so crazy? I literally, like every single artist that came out when I was a kid was honestly my crush. Like all of them. Like
Really?
every single one from Jesse McCartney. Do you remember Jesse
Oh,
McCartney?
Jesse
Yeah.
McCartney
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Zac Efron as well.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Zac
Zac
Efron still does it for me up to this day.
What?
Really?
No.
I ain't
When
gonna cap
watched-
to you.
What was that show that he was on when he was little?
Which one?
High
School Musical.
School Musical.
That High School Musical, the one before that.
Oh, I didn't know.
But even
before
High
that.
School Musical, the first one, I thought he was so
So
fine.
fly, man. I actually thought high school could kind of have those elements of like the
guys that just
dancing.
yes, like you just
High School
break out into
Musical is
song.
definitely my childhood too.
Yeah, High School
Yeah,
Musical.
I
Yeah,
can't believe I haven't forgot about that to be honest.
But Jesse McCartney, yeah, he was fire.
all that.
I don't want another pretty
Girl,
I don't want to.
yes, yes, sing it to me.
I'm trying to think of. Oh my god, J Lo. I
Okay,
remember her.
I
She
don't
was
wanna-
one. I had her album.
Okay,
I'm trying to think. Even Pussycat Dolls.
yes.
Oh yes.
Do you know what it was for me?
Everything.
The one that my buttons. Want you to
listen.
listen up my buttons.
Yeah.
Do you know, I had this habit of writing down lyrics because I wanted to remember them. Because back in the day, we didn't have like Genius where you could like.
Yeah.
So I remember I wrote down the, I wrote down the lyrics, and I left them on my windowsill. And my mom read them. She was like, "What is this?"
Oh my god, loosen up
My burden's
down.
Imagine like my small
We're like
self.
kids
and my
then.
mom's reading this and she's like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you writing?" She's like, "What if your dad saw this?" And I was like, "Yeah."
That's like my mum's. Mix
Yeah.
my milk with
My
my
Cocoa Puffs. Yeah.
These songs were so dirty and we're out here singing them. Like,
Yeah.
Always like that. Do you remember that random ass song? Oh my god, from 77 to 69 Revolution. What was that?
I don't know.
What's the, it was like there was a lot of like one hit punk rocker. Yeah, there was so many one hit
That was-
wonders.
I've never heard that song in my life.
Really?
I think
Oh my
it's
god, we
the
probably
show
said
that-
right. Our voices aren't good.
Sorry,
I wish I was
disclaimer.
I think I wish I was a punk rocker. I don't even know who the hell it was by.
What about the
And Mika, do you remember Mika?
Can you sing a song?
Hell no, he was so high pitched. It could be brown, it could be blue. It could be
I just wanted to hear her sing it.
that was way too high pitched. I can't get up there. And
I remember Mika.
and for my Aussies, the Veronicas.
Oh, the Veronicas? Oh, no,
They killed it.
Do
They
you know the
killed it.
Veronicas?
Nah, they killed it. My Aussies know. They killed it.
What do you mean? If we're gonna even what's her name? Jojo, man.
Jojo
Oh,
who?
yeah.
She's not
Jojo.
Australian, but
Get out
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, I felt
Definitely.
That. I felt
sure.
that.
Let's hear more.
Let's
not. We are not singers.
That is so funny. Another one for me is Sierra and Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
1-2 step. That was my I used to be there dancing, thinking I was a dancer.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't.
Definitely.
I wasn't like a boy. Yeah.
like guys, you guys are making me think of what I'm gonna be listening to in the car. While
Obviously,
I drive
Chris
home.
Brown as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we can't lie.
Definitely.
Even Lil Wayne, man.
Yeah, I did go through when the Carter 3 dropped. Was
Yes.
it Carter 3? When
Yes.
Million all that shit? Yeah.
Even what's his name,
Amelia.
Wiz Khalifa, like they childhood.
Oh,
Black and
not
yellow,
really with
black and yellow,
not
black and-
really.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Uh-huh. You know what it is.
Why are you going so hard?
Nah, guys, music was my childhood. I don't want to lie to you, but
You were in the zone right now.
it was music was my life. But I feel like
God.
also,
She's like,
you know, it is. It's deep, man. But it's also because me and my brother weren't allowed to watch TV during the week.
Really?
Whoa.
Were you one of those
Household.
Yeah. Like, because my brother messed up, like, and he just got crap grades one year, and my dad was like, "Nah, no more TV during the week." Like,
Damn.
TV it's a privilege. Like weekends, that's when you watch TV. So like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes we'd like sneak downstairs and like watch TV in it. Like when my dad wasn't home, or like when my mom and stuff weren't home, and like watch our shows. And then when they got back, you'd see the cars driving up the
Yeah,
driveway, and you
definitely.
like switch off the TV
Oh, yeah.
and like run
Or
upstairs.
You hear the garage open.
Yeah.
Going to
Definitely.
bed.
But
And then when
yeah.
they come into your room, you're like, oh,
Hi, I'm just tired.
Like you've been gone for 2 years.
But I feel like that's another reason why like TV shows and stuff for me, like it wasn't that deep because we didn't watch TV that much. Yeah.
No, I watched so much TV when I was younger,
Yeah,
growing up.
definitely.
So it was
Yeah.
just everything. It
It
was
was
just so
everything.
good then as well. Like honestly,
Yeah.
Literally, like our slumber parties would be, okay, we'd sleep over, we'd go to Civic, go get
Oh.
fast food. That was like oh my
We
god.
were, but Naz, me and Naz used to always read the same things.
Yeah, roll bounce.
Like every single time you'd go.
Have you watched
Yes.
No.
Oh my god, you need to watch that.
Okay.
You need to
I'll
watch
put it
that.
on my
And
list.
Johnson's Family.
Oh my god, Johnson's Family Vacation.
Is that the one where they went on a beach?
No.
Okay. No.
That was the Bow Wow and Cedric. Yeah.
What you call this? And Bring It On. I was so obsessed with
Bring it on.
On.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That shit's so corny.
I
now.
like the one
Yes,
with
it
Gabby.
is.
So
I could
corny.
still
Oh
watch
yeah,
it
the
again.
first one is amazing.
It's
but
classic,
the
but the
third
rest-
one
Yeah.
is so corny.
Shabuya, roll call. Yep. Nah, yeah.
It was like
Bring It
God,
On
that
was
was my
banging.
weekends for us. Like literally, get KFC,
Oh my god, it literally was get KFC.
go to Civic, rent like 5 million DVDs,
Yeah.
and then that's
just
what
binge watch it.
all weekend.
And that's happiness right there.
So
Happiness.
it was euphoria.
That's
Like that was
beautiful, man.
amazing.
That is so beautiful.
That was it.
Have you guys seen some of the Met Gala looks this year?
Oh my god, yeah. Met Gala was
I
just
saw
on.
some
It was
Tiana
just-
Taylor. She
goddess.
She ate.
Guys, I loved how these black queens were wearing their hair, man. Tiana
What was-
Taylor,
sorry, what was the theme?
something like American Nuance or something. It was, I don't know.
I don't get Kim Kardashian's look. I know it.
I don't understand Met in general. I like sometimes I'm like, okay, the theme, and then I'm like, what the fuck is everyone doing?
It's like supposed to be about art, like clothes as an art form. But some people take it too far. Kim Kardashian.
I guess I do like it when they do like weird things. It just
like I loved her look last year.
It's not that. I don't understand it. That's what it is.
Are you guys not fashion people?
Definitely
not like in that extent.
Look what I got on.
not to, like,
I'm not like that. If I had money and I was popping in that world, if I was in that world, definitely I would know exactly what I'd be, you know.
I don't want to say like I'm a fashion genius, but like I appreciate clothes. I do. And
I appreciate.
I can look. Like Kim's look last year, I was a fan.
Oh, that was hot.
Like
the
water
look?
drop.
Yeah,
that was. I thought that was genius. Like even to the final detail, like of her nails, she had like water drop. I was like, wow. Like usually every year, I feel like Kim eats it up. This year, I didn't understand.
I don't even know.
Did she? How could she see?
I don't know, but I feel like she looked like a sex doll. Like I just wasn't. I didn't. Understand.
I thought it was alright, to be honest. I didn't think it was that bad. I feel like she's done worse.
Nah. Oh, what?
With the couch, the weird when she was pregnant.
She was going to talk about
the
flower dress.
Weird, man.
I knew it. I knew the flower dress was coming.
But like, I feel like she looked decent. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
I just don't get it.
Kanye was wearing like slippers, like hotel slippers.
Oh, he was there?
Kanye was there in tracksuits.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Like, I feel like they're taking the marketing for Donda like very, very seriously.
Yeah.
Because it's like, even if you look at her feed at the moment, it's just like black and...
Maybe she's saying like, I'm a mannequin. Like we always... I don't know. I'm trying to be that artistic mind.
Come on, Nazareth, like read it.
What other looks was there?
I really liked Iman's look, man.
Oh yeah,
Iman ate it up.
She's like in her 60s and she looked
looked
good.
Amazing, man.
Fine
even
like
Billie Eilish, I didn't recognize her. Like I actually couldn't recognize. She wore like a gown. She wore like this. It was like a pinky peachy gown.
Yeah,
and like had her hair like she didn't look like herself, because you know how Billie usually dresses like tomboy,
yeah.
But
I like her.
I like her too. She looked beautiful.
Normani looked good too.
Normani
looked like a Cinderella.
Yeah, how about, did you see Rihanna and ASAP's look?
Yeah. The memes killed me. Yeah. With they were saying like ASAP Rocky looked like when you wake up from the couch and you want to go to the bed, you have the blanket, the kurta around your neck. I was like, that is actually so spot on. That was exactly how you look like.
There was one that was like the comfort and the duvet, and I was like, people, you're so rude, man.
Do you like them as a couple?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. Yeah, I love ASAP.
I love ASAP as well.
Yeah. I feel like they match.
I feel like they make sense. Yeah. And it was like when he took off like the thing, like, did you see the video? He took off the duvet thing he was wearing, and then they like hugged, and I was like, this is so cute. Rihanna, give us babies. We're ready. Nah, I like them. They're together. Very cute together.
Yeah. ASAP's probably so over the moon, man.
Oh, he'd definitely been wanting her for a minute.
Yeah. But I bet he thinks, I won.
Oh, definitely. He did.
He did win.
He's walking around and
congratulations,
he's like,
ASAP.
my girl's a billionaire. What about you? For real.
Nah. Do you think when you make it in that like status in that world, do you think you have to be kind of a fashion person?
I don't.
Like, do you think it's part of the? You got to have a part of the resume, like when you're a celebrity. Like
I think because you know how.
I think so, because right, people are following you. So if you have a certain look, people are like,
people gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
But I also think like you might not necessarily be a fashion person, but you have stylists who style.
Obviously, you learn definitely.
But it's like it's part of your look, right? It's part of your like personality. People kind of attach clothes and style with personality to who you are. Like and your to look, a certain extent, honestly, I reckon it's true.
I think it is definitely true.
Yeah.
I think Rihanna kind of made it to another status, firstly off like obviously her music.
Yeah.
But I feel like she was also recognized also like on her fashion sense as well.
100%.
Even Kim Kardashian, people took a serious one obviously when she got married to Kanye, but also when her fashion started, because it makes her image look a bit different. It makes her look cleaner.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, definitely. Like, oh my God, even but I saw this meme
people love seeing like what you look like.
Yeah.
It's true, especially like when you're in the public eye like that. Like it's something that's a constant. Like your appearance is always going to be something people are checking.
But what's wrong with looking like regular?
Looking regular?
I feel why look regular when
what's his name? Who's that actor? Adam Sandler. He always looks like a fucking a dad.
Oh wow, sometimes he has cool looks.
No, he's always looking like a dad.
No.
When? Have you not seen that? Like a regular dad. Like he's ready to pick up his kids from school.
He just looks very regular.
I feel like I don't know.
He's like one of I'm pretty sure he's one of the richest comedians.
I'm sure he is.
He's hilarious. I love Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
But like, I agree with you. He do be looking like a father.
Definitely.
All the time.
No, I saw something on Instagram where
I think it's a movie where he's wearing the jewels. Yeah, that's that movie.
No.
When he looks like a whole Puerto Rican, like, fucking gangster.
I know the movie talking about. Yeah. Fucking hell. Nah, man. Like, Adam Sandler, I wouldn't say he's fashionable.
Definitely. I don't think anyone would.
Nah. I'm sorry.
No, but I'm saying, like, I feel like when you're a celebrity, you have to, like, fashion has to be.
It has to be second nature.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I feel like you don't have to think about it. Like, you have people that dress you. And brands want you to wear their clothes because it's going to give you...
Oh my God, sorry guys, you're right. He dresses like shit.
You searched it up.
Oh my God, what was I talking about?
Like you said, like you always say,
it must have been from a movie.
Yeah, you're thinking of a movie because I've never seen any movies. He looks like shit.
Yeah, he does. Terrible. He looks like a dad.
I'm telling you, he looks
what
like
is
a dad.
What is he doing? He's so loaded. What the hell?
No, but do you know what? This is when we talk about being black rich and being white rich. Because black people, when we get money, the whole world knows.
I feel like it's not even even just in general, like even our paychecks. Like I feel like people think, like black people think we have to spend a bag to look good. Yes. White people don't do that, and we don't question if they're looking.
But they're smart.
It's true because they're saving their coins.
Exactly.
Like think about all the times you buy a new outfit for an event.
Yeah. Okay.
So where did your paycheck go? Right here.
I'm wearing
it. And they don't have a better home, bro.
Yeah.
It's so true.
That's
man.
so true.
Yeah, so true. That makes me think of that question we asked on the polls about like how many times can you wear an outfit and post it?
You said like once, didn't you?
I did. I said once, man. I don't want to count. Like
you can
switch it up. Like also, like how long ago did you wear it and how many?
Like photos? You can, like okay. I have my birthday dress from my 22nd. I wore it again recently.
Yeah.
Because I was like, people have forgotten that dress now. I've worn it again like 3 times. Yeah, you know the black one with like the flowers and stuff.
Yeah. See, I feel like when it's black, it depends. Like if it's like just like a staple dress,
like a statement piece.
No, but if it's a statement piece, it's harder to.
You can only wear it like once every 2 years.
But when it's like just like a little black dress,
I think you can wear it
or white dress
a few times, but I think you can't post it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Like I think when you post, but I feel like you can definitely post.
But if you made a statement in that dress and then you wear it again, people
you can switch it up. You can switch it up.
Yeah, you can change the
look. You can if you've got style in a sense, you can make it.
I feel like you can definitely like
different hair, different makeup,
outfits. Yes, you can. That's a fact.
It just honestly, no, it depends what kind of outfit it is.
Yeah,
it really depends. If it's a bright. Like, you know,
like something that's a statement piece.
Yeah,
people are gonna be like, she wore that last week and now she's wearing it again. Especially this black.
But you can wear it again. Like wear it again. Fuck it, do you? But like wear it like.
I feel like guys are lucky in that sense. All they care about is more so like their shoes.
Yeah,
where they'll be like, I wore that last week. It's you know what I mean. Like I got to switch it up. Like new kicks or whatever.
It's true.
Whatever.
Guys can repeat the same.
They can
outfit
repeat
100 times.
They literally can wear the same jeans, same tops.
Yeah, man.
But where does that pressure come from? Does it come from men or comes from women? It comes from us as women. We put that pressure on each other.
Or like they'll be can't repeat.
Yeah. Like, because you'll hear girls saying, oh my God, look at her.
No, because, some guys don't even notice that shit.
No, men don't notice, man.
Yeah.
You could wear the same dress like every single week and they don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, babe, you still look sexy.
You could like just switch up your hair and they'll be like, that's different.
That's nice. Yeah. Is this new?
Yeah. Definitely.
It's mad. Talking about like outfits and like stuff like that. Like, I can think of a time that I had the most embarrassing outfit. Like, fuck, man. Like, no, seriously. So, like, you know, like, here, like, they do, like, sports carnivals and stuff.
Yeah.
And they do, like themes. Like, for example, like, they say sports carnival. And like, the year that I did the sports carnival, the theme was the Olympics. Because it was, like, Olympic year. When I was in high school. Did your schools not do like themes?
No, the theme was the colour faction that you're in.
Yeah. Wow, really? That was it?
You wear with the colour. Yeah.
Mad. Well, okay. So like for year 12s at my school, they used to do a theme.
Oh, wow.
So for that year, our theme was the Olympics.
Yeah. That's so fun.
So all of my friends decided, you know, like white people, they love to like make they love to make costumes and stuff. I'm also pretty creative. So like I didn't mind it. Like one year, like I went as a bird, like all of this stuff.
Oh my God.
So this year, the theme was Olympics. So everybody else came as sports characters. They were all like, yeah, I'm Usain Bolt. And then fuck man, I can't believe it. I came as the fucking Olympic rings.
Oh my God. Like you dressed up as the rings?
No, guys, I actually came as the Olympic rings. Like, I'm going to find you guys a photo.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
No.
How did you
do it? It was so
that's
embarrassing.
good.
Like, I got hula hoops. I wrapped them in the color of the rings.
Yeah.
And I was literally the Olympic rings. I'm going to show you guys the
So
photo.
you like attached it to your body?
I attached it to my body.
Really cool.
That's actually pretty cool.
No, it wasn't dope. It was so embarrassing. Like,
my God.
Oh my God. Wow, that's you in high school?
That was me in high school. So skinny.
You look the exact same.
You reckon?
Yes, you look like you right now.
Nothing
with
has
your braids.
changed. Oh yeah, I even have braids. Guys, that was when I looked back at this photo. Like,
What the hell?
because like a few weeks ago,
Grown as hell.
She's lying. She took it yesterday.
I did not take that photo yesterday. I rebuke it. I know my sister's gonna post that photo on my birthday, and I'm gonna block her. Like,
Oh my God, I can't get over how you look your age right
Really?
now. Yes.
that's crazy. Now I've always looked a bit older, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, my whole life.
Wow.
But yeah, that's an embarrassing outfit moment for me. Like,
I don't know if I've had like embarrassing. I'm trying to think of like stitch up moments in my own life.
I've had so many. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of them I can't say.
because they're just crazy.
They're just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, get back to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I probably do have embarrassing moments, but it's
Yeah.
just like you live past them.
Yeah, like, I feel like
I also
my
feel like
day-to-day life.
Your
Like,
brain suppresses some of those things. Because
Yeah.
that's trauma, man.
That's trauma, 100%.
Embarrassment is trauma. Like,
Oh
your
my
brain's
God.
just like, I never
Have you
wanna
had those
think about
moments
that
where
again.
you're like, randomly a thought comes into mind and like you literally like wake up like that was so traumatic? Oh my God, I hate that shit.
most of my embarrassing moments are like just like when I'm lit.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. I think,
Oh, that's
I don't
crazy.
know. I can't really think of like.
But even just like the other day, like at the shops, I was in Maya and I was just like looking for an outfit, and then there was a girl that was like in front of me, and I was like, "Oh, excuse me," and she ignored me, and I kept following her. I was like, "Excuse me," and she's like, "I'm still following her," and I'm like, "Why is this bitch not turning around?" I'm like, "Excuse me, I don't work here."
Man,
I was like, "Oh my bad, I'm sorry."
I've done that so many
Me too.
times.
I've done that a few times.
So many
actually.
times. And they look at you like, I don't work here.
I hate when they don't fucking wear uniform. I'm like, what the hell, man?
She was
What do I
wearing-
know?
She was wearing a uniform,
Like from another place.
you know, the white top. But
On her break.
Yeah, she's on a break or she just finished.
Oh my God, that's
Have you
funny.
ever had like the contrary? Someone came to you and thought you worked there? Has it never?
Actually, never.
It's
That's
happened to
never-
me, man.
Oh, has it? No, I haven't had
I
that.
feel like every time I go to the shop, I'm like, just
Yeah, no, I'm like shit. So it's like she
No,
definitely doesn't work here.
It's
bullshit.
no, but it's so embarrassing because like I feel like people get so offended. Like you think I could work here? Like,
Oh man,
nah, it's so funny,
Fuck
man.
that just reminded me of like when you were talking about the dress up thing though.
Yeah.
I remember like in primary school, I went to a private school and we had like you
Yeah.
dress up as a book, like a character from a book.
Yeah.
And then obviously my parents, you know, I was like, I don't even know how old I was. I was like maybe 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Bro, my mom made me, the book that I brought was the Bible. And my mom made me dress up as Mary. And then the Mary was like literally wearing a Zuriya with the netana. And then she gave me like, what was that shit called?
That's it, traditional clothing.
Yeah, traditional clothing.
Yeah.
And it had like this like scarf thing that we so and then I had this like black baby.
Yeah.
like, and she made me carry that like it was Jesus. And everyone was like coming up as like cool characters from films and everything. But I actually won a prize, but I think it's because it was a private school. And they were like, I was like, why am I doing this? This shit is corny.
Nah, I love that your mom did that.
Yeah,
She's like,
definitely.
the best book that you're gonna pick is the Bible.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah, man.
Now, I feel like Book Week is something massive here. Did you guys used to have like they'd have like the bookstores and you'd buy a book and you'd come with your parents? Like they'd have like a whole store thing set up like in your like hall?
In what, at school?
At school.
Yeah, for like Book
Yeah,
Week.
I had that.
I'm sure we did.
Yeah, that was
I remember we had these like
everything.
magazines and we could like if our parents wanted to pay for it, we could purchase some things.
Yeah.
On the magazine, then you'd get it delivered to you.
Question: did you guys sing hymns in primary school?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Did you have like a projector that used to project it up onto?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That little thing, and then on the little glass,
Exactly.
And then reflect onto the wall.
And then that teacher that's walking around doing too much.
Yes. Yes. They're just hyping it. They used to think you were a school choir, like just too much.
Yeah.
Even we had edu dance.
What's edu dance?
Wow, what's that?
It was like so like I don't even know. It was like someone would come to the school and teach like every class like dance moves.
Yeah.
And you would perform, like you'd have a performing night.
Yeah.
And bro, I was always like the center girl. Like I was front row, ready to go, the leading girl. Bro, we killed it one year.
Okay.
And like honestly, it was like we did like a you got served battle.
Okay.
It was actually pretty lit. Like it was really lit. So yeah, we did edu dance. Yeah, we did the choir. We did all that shit.
I remember for me, we had like something similar to your edu dance, but it was country dancing. That shit was traumatic.
Country dancing.
I'm telling you right now,
like
it was.
Good.
Dude,
That one.
I wish those were the songs, but it was actual country music and it was trauma. Because what they'll do, right, would go into like in my school in England, they had like it was like a sports like hall. So like would go and it was like the boys would all the girls would all sit in a circle and the boys would now come in a line as well, and then they'd have to like sit in front of the girl, and that would be your partner for country dancing. And they used to do lifts. I'm a big gal. I'm not a small gal. I've always been a big gal.
That's really traumatic. Yeah.
No, that was trauma.
Yeah, that is. That's
like
traumatizing.
actual trauma. Like
fuck that.
That should not be allowed.
I never had that. Like I remember like in movies I would be like, oh my God, the guy has to pick a girl on a dance. We never did that in school.
No, I did it in year 7.
Wow.
I never did that.
The slow dancing, you never did that?
I don't think I did. I don't remember any of that shit.
Trauma.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I don't remember doing that
I
shit.
enjoyed it.
I feel like for me it was horrible because like, let's say you're not like cool with the boys like that, and then all of like, you know, the typical pretty girls in quotation marks, they'll all get picked first.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Then you're the ones that left like at the back and you're like, oh.
Yeah, for sure. Nah,
High school.
No. I used to like.
No, I didn't have it in high school. Only in primary school. Like
just in primary.
I don't remember that in primary school.
No, we didn't have it in high school.
No,
just like socials and river cruises.
Yeah,
river cruises. I wish we had that in England.
You never had that?
Nah, like I when I moved to this country, that's when I realized how much people here love to do like balls and like, I don't know if you guys had like a Springers. That's what they did in like where I used to like did high school here.
What Springers?
It was
like levers?
No, it was like year 10 would have like this like party. Like it's kind of like a ball, but it's not a ball.
Oh yeah, river dance. What's it called?
Dinner dance.
River cruise.
Dinner dance.
Yeah. I didn't have dinner dance.
I said river dance. Yeah, dinner dance.
Cruise.
Even like the like prom ball, whatever. Yeah. That's taken so seriously here. Like you pull up with your date. I don't know if here like you walk out with your date and like everyone's watching you walk into the hall. It was never that deep in England. You just show up and you go.
Oh, wow, I would think it would be taken deep. So wait, did you finish school in England?
No, I didn't. I didn't have my prom there. I did my prom here. Like had two. I had one in year 11 and one in year 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, our school just had year 12. I was so angry. Like I wish we had a year 11, year 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, we just did one.
Ours did it because our school was so small.
Your date was so serious as well. Like people would take it so seriously.
Oh, no, it was my date. I had fucking Adam.
Nah, for real. I feel like here I was stressed about my ball, man. And I also like how they do it at the beginning of the year. Like, I don't know if it's the same schools. Because then, like, my dad was like, I like this because it means now you concentrate for the whole year.
Yeah, that's
you don't have
point.
to think. Yeah. You don't have to think about, what dress am I going to wear? Like, it's done and it's dusted.
Oh, I saw this thing on Twitter. Random question. Do you reckon you can be pro-black and date outside your race?
Interesting question.
It's like I'm gathering my thoughts.
I like this one. Yes, I do.
Yeah, me too. I think that as well.
I
used to think no. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like it's a yes, but it's not an easy yes.
No, it's not an easy yes.
It's not like a clear yes. Of course, 100%. But nah, I think it is a yes, but it's
I feel like for me, when you start being anti-black, like putting it into perspective of like a black male and a white female, is if you start saying, I don't date black women because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reasons. That's why I'm in an interracial couple. that's where for me it becomes anti-black if you're in an interracial relationship.
Yeah, but I think it's those people that ruin it. That's why people do think that you can't be pro-black.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those people that
I think the definition of pro-black is obviously interpreted differently to every single person.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it's like pro-black is someone that, you know, wants to advocate for its people.
Yeah.
Always wants to put us in the, you know, in a positive light.
Yeah.
You know, wants to talk about its social issues, political issues, economic, like everything in that sense. But like also pro-black doesn't mean anti-white or anti-other race as well.
That's it,
yeah. But I pro-black like as in like you can exactly like advocate for your people. You can promote black businesses. You can like all those things.
That's true.
Being pro-black has nothing to do with who you're dating.
I agree. I also feel like
it really actually doesn't.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. No, I think that, but I know that, like for example, like Childish Gambino, like he got kind of a lot of flack in a sense where, like when you hear about like This Is America and all this thing, and then you realize his wife is or his girlfriend or whatever is a white woman.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, like, you know, what's going on here? I feel like sorry, if you're gonna, for me, if it depends on what kind of pro-black you are, there's levels to the shit. Okay. Like if you're like one of those pro-black, what's his name, Dr. Umar Johnson or whatever, do you know that guy?
No.
Okay, anyway, he is definitely against interracial dating. He thinks that's so crazy. He's so crazy, but like he's really extreme. But if you're a sense where you're like pushing, like talking about black women, and then I find that you're going home to a white woman or whatever, another race, I'm questioning you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking at you like,
but why though?
Because you what you're preaching is not what you're doing. But you're teaching that, but you're not like it's not. You're not taking it home with you.
I get it. Yeah. That like in that aspect of you're saying black women. But I feel like
you can still appreciate black women and like,
not be with one.
It's not like what I'm talking about a specific.
How are you going to date someone
person
because of their color? Like you know what I mean? Like being in a relationship,
you're closing yourself off. Yeah.
Being like, of course, like being in a relationship is about like what, like you know, like. Being compatible.
Yeah, that's
like,
it.
It's deeper than just
Okay, exactly. No, but like I was saying, I feel like if we're gonna say it's not skin deep, we're not actually realizing the real issue because it is skin deep to some aspects because there's challenges of being in an interracial relationship. Like, especially coming from the perspective as like a white person and you're dating a black person, you're going to have to be willing to learn about the culture and also be willing to accept that there's some racial advantages that you will have that your partner will not have. But then also, I feel like sometimes as black women, we feel like we're the gatekeepers to black men. Like, I read this tweet the other day and it was like, I'm a white woman and I want to understand why I'm a white woman and I want to understand why black women feel like they're the gatekeepers to black men dating white women. And I was like, I understand that because we get so angry and I don't know why. Yeah. I feel like it's
I do.
It's internal. It's like an internalized thing and we take it personally like, oh, why is he dating a white girl? Why can't he date one of my black sisters? But why do we feel like we should be the gatekeepers to a black guy dating a white woman?
I do understand, but I feel like it's also, I feel like because I'm not talking about all men, but I feel like it seems as though black men have kind of let go of that. They're not that, they don't take, it feels like I'm generalizing, but I'm not. I feel like there is a lot of black men that kind of look at black women as every other, like they put us all in one
box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. And we're kind of like, you know, like, I don't know how to word this without sounding,
say it as we want to say it.
Nah, I'm not going to do that because it's like, we have
I hear a lot of people like when, a black man is with a white girl, they'll be like, oh, he's a sellout.
Yeah, but I think, no, like what she was saying is like, I feel like they feel like maybe we're gatekeepers in that sense. It's because we feel as though we've been neglected by black men.
Yeah,
and we have to protect ourselves in a sense where we're not, like we got to realize that we are not on equal playing fields.
Yeah,
in
100%.
in this world,
100%.
It is different for black women than it is for black men.
100%.
And I think because that black men don't look at us they don't protect us in that sense.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why we go so hard.
I also feel like we give black men so much power on our security and our confidence. And that's the biggest issue in this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is that's why people get so angry, like when they see interracial couples. Because you see interracial couples, white man, black girl, and people are like, oh wow, happy, look at them.
That's so true. I get so happy. I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
They're in love.
Good on you.
Yeah. But when we see a black man, it's like they've neglected us. Like he's not one of us.
We give him the side eye.
Yeah. It's like, excuse me, like you're with a white girl.
It's not good enough. That's bad. Yeah.
It is. And I feel like it's an internal insecurity.
Yeah, it is.
It's an internal thing, and I think we need to work on that as like a community. Because look, okay, I feel like we're very good at slandering black men, but sometimes we also have to look at ourselves.
Definitely.
We really do.
Yeah, definitely. It's so easy for us to like be like, it's them.
Yeah, men are trash, but we're trash too, man.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that.
Lie. No,
but we do need to like realize that we also are to blame.
Yeah,
for sure. Like I remember, like for the longest, I'd be like, I rarely ever see like, now I do, but like when I was younger, I'd be like, I rarely ever see like young black couples.
Yeah.
Like it was always some mixed shit. I'm like, what's going on? Like where the black love at? You know? So I'd kind of be like stressing for that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? If you love, you love. Like, you know,
true.
you kind of like learn through your life.
You can't help who you fall in love with.
Exactly.
So, but again, I'm not making excuses for like those corny ass people that are out here saying, I don't date black girls because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like those I'm not making excuses for them because
I hate when they say that.
I don't stand for that.
Oh, my preference is white women. Oh, my preference is Asians or whatever. I think like obviously if you are just like, I don't know how to describe it. Like if you are in a relationship and like with like say I was with a white man and that man respects me and respects my culture and like gets to know my culture and understands his privilege and like it can work.
Yeah, it definitely
can work.
It's not impossible.
But like those people, I think like when people do become in like interracial relationships, they kind of neglect. Sometimes they can neglect their blackness. Or like, you know, like they'll try to act more white, like white culture and kind of neglect it. And then like, that's more examples that we see rather than like the black person assimilates more to white culture. Sometimes.
It depends though. Yeah. I've seen both contraries of it. I mean.
Yeah.
Like black men who become whitewashed.
Yeah.
And they just decide
or black girls that become whitewashed.
Yeah. I've seen, both contraries of it. But I also like on like
because they're trying to be like, you know,
that's not all though, but there's that element of
like,
it.
This is just generalization in it, but I don't know. I feel like interracial relationships, there's no issue in it. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Not. Again, I didn't used to have this perspective. I didn't, but like I had to do some internal soul searching and be like, why?
Yeah.
But like I feel like I've begun to realize sometimes as black women we put so much pressure on black men and expect so much from them. Like we have these unrealistic expectations in regards to what we expect. Like yes, when we advocate for black men it's different.
I don't feel like it's unrealistic.
I feel like some things are, honestly speaking.
Like what?
Like this thing, like exactly what we're talking about with interracial relationships. When we really deep it, like I was saying before, I think it comes from it being an internal issue within us, like a security thing, and feeling like black men don't support us and
I think
don't
it's
want to
because
be
black
a part
women
of us.
always feel like they're always did I say black women?
Yeah,
black women always feel like they're protecting black men at all costs, but black men are not protecting black women at all costs.
Like it's a kind of a sense of like like neglect.
I get that, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes.
So you're saying like that's fair enough. You know what I mean?
No. I'm not saying that's fair enough. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that why do we put so much like responsibility on people? Why can't we find that from ourselves, from within? Like just genuinely as a question. Like why can't we? Like
I mean, we can definitely, but I feel like it's nice to have reassurance as well.
For sure, I get what you're saying, 100%. But do you guys kind of get where I'm coming from?
I do get what you're saying. I do understand. You're saying like most of like we're being bitter towards black men when a lot of it has to do with our internal issues.
Yes, and it's not even saying like we're wrong in regards to that. Like I agree. Yes, we want to feel protected. We want to feel like the men that we stand up for and say like black men are fetishized by white women, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other, are also like saying the same thing about us, and they don't.
But it's just like with like even just like when black men get killed or like, you know, like the women are always fighting. Like,
truth.
And then when it's the other way around, yes, there is black men that fight, but not as many. Yeah. Always more females. So they see those things and they're like, why are our men letting us down, you know?
But then that's why I asked the question. In regards to like what I was saying about like why do we as people in general feel like we should expect something from black men? Like that's essentially what I was saying. Like why do black women do that? Like why do we feel like black men owe us something?
I feel like there is no harm in wanting men to help us, black men to help us. I don't think we should be walking around with that mentality of like what were you saying before? Like,
yeah, I was saying that personally, sometimes I feel like we expect so much from people. Yeah. Like, and sometimes why do we expect that from people? Like, why do we have so many expectations from people when in reality, like, a lot of people don't owe you anything. Like, to be honest, they don't owe you shit.
Yeah, and that's true. People don't owe you shit, but there's also, in a sense, like, I don't think it's a mentality to have, because I feel like it can sometimes make you bitter. Okay. And make you look at the world in from a different, like, I don't know, just if you always look at the world in that type of mindset, you're always going to look at things in that type of mindset. Things are going to be perceived to you in that way.
And nothing will change if you have that mindset as well. Like, I understand that, because sometimes I'm like, man, I'm too nice, man. I don't know why. Like I do, like I expect so many things and people just like, you know,
treat you like shit.
Yeah, treat me like shit. Yeah. But it's like, why do I have to change? Like, why do I have to change how I am?
Yeah, if you're like, nice, what's the alternative? Be mean?
Yeah, but that is like, that's what it's kind of like. People are like, nah, just rely on yourself. Like you
definitely,
you're born alone, die alone. But like it's like, okay, so then
I think when you look at it like that, yes, that's toxic. Because in reality, you are going to need people. Like you can't do life by yourself.
Yeah. Exactly. So I don't think it's a bad, I don't know. I think you can take it with a grain of salt, but I don't think for a black woman to look at the black man to help her in a situation, or like for us to be protective of them. I don't see it as like a negative thing. There is obviously, depending on how crazy you are with it, obviously it can be toxic as well. Yeah. But I don't ever want to let that go personally.
Yeah. And even just like, what? So then you're not going to expect black people to build their communities? Are you not going to expect, like, you know, your friends to, like, I don't really get it. It's like, why wouldn't you, if you're not going to have any of these expectations, like what could you do?
Yeah. But I also feel like it works on the contrary though as well, guys. Because a lot of the time when you have these expectations and the expectations aren't being met, you actually start to gain a lot of resentment for these people, because you're like, why are you not meeting my expectation?
But it's just
I have
healthy.
this need and you're not meeting it, and it's consistent and it's constant. Yeah. Which is why like you can end up having that like mentality, like what I'm saying in regards to, why is it like after you've continuously given people like chance after chance after chance, and every single time it's like slapped back in your face? Yeah. Why have that expectation? Because the outcome has been the same like every other time.
I think you obviously need to find a healthy medium.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're right. Like a lot of expectations, like even when I hear people talk and stuff, I'm like, that is an internal issue. Like that has nothing to do with that other person. Yeah. However, there are so many expectations where it's like, yes, that should be met. There are expectations you want out of your friends. How are you going to call someone your close friend? How are you going to, and like, what's the difference between a close friend and a friend? Like if you're not going to have those expectations on the close friends.
Yeah. That's
same
true.
with family.
Yeah, true.
And same with your partner. You know, like you have to have those.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
Builds character as well, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know,
I don't disagree with you guys, definitely. But like, I feel like it's an important question to raise sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, again, like talking about how we're talking about being accountable for our feelings. Like, it's important to analyze why is this making me feel like this? I said this before, but still, like, why is it important? Why do I feel like this? Why is this making me trip? Like, reflect.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I feel like people need to, everyone, we forget to like, we get so hung up in emotion that when someone asks us like, but why do you feel that way? You kind of like, I don't know. You can't express it. And that's why it's so important for people to be like, let me reflect on this for myself. Yeah. And maybe get, you know.
That's why it's important to do the inner work. and like soul searching, like
self-actualization,
like break it down with yourself. Be like, why did I feel like that? Why? What?
That's right.
Like I do a lot of that. I'm not gonna lie. So
what, like you break down situations?
Yeah, like especially because I can like react very quickly to things.
Same.
I'm very like.
Oh no, I'm not like that.
Yeah, I feel like my dad. I'm a do first, think later kind of girl. It's really, really, really detrimental. But you know, like also when I'm in situations with people, I'll be like, why do I feel like this? Where do you think they were coming from? Like I try to like deep. I'm like, do I really care about it, or am I really pressed about something else?
Yeah,
is it within, like, you know?
I used to be like that, like especially like when I was younger, very hot-headed, like just very quick to respond, quick to retaliate. But like I feel like with growing up, like I've just learnt I don't like arguing. I feel like I constantly say this. I don't like arguing. Yeah. Like I like to actually sit down and have like an adult conversation.
Yeah.
And like amazing. To reflect and actually like try and discuss why. Like let's say I hurt your feelings, Naz, for example, and like you come at me and yell at me. I'm most like not gonna yell back. I'll be like, okay, calm. Like I get that's how you feel. Yeah, like I feel like realistically I actually just switch off.
A lot of people are like that.
It's not because sometimes when you react out of anger you say things that you don't mean.
I feel like
I don't like doing that.
I feel like for me, I've always been taught when I look at situations, don't think emotional, be logical. Yeah. Like my dad always embedded that in me. So I do look at situations like that. Like people won't ever get my first reaction out of most situations.
I agree.
For me personally, obviously unless alcohol's in my system.
Unless you provoke me.
Yeah, no, I don't let you get that side of me. I kind of look at things, I reflect a lot on my own, and then I'll like express how I feel. But I don't I don't like.
That's I'm the complete opposite. I'm like an Oprah book. You know, like my emotions are written all over my face. But
no. When I'm pissed, you see the reaction.
Not necessarily like I'm yelling with everyone. No, that's not what I mean. I mean it's just like I can't. Like it'll be obvious how I feel, even if I don't talk. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Very.
I think for me, it takes you have to really poke the bear to see me yell. You've pissed me off.
Yeah.
You've really pissed me off.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I don't like that side of myself, man. Nah.
But I get over things so fast. so fast.
Yeah. Nah, I don't want to lie. I'm not one of those people.
Me too.
Nah. Yeah. I think
that's how I react. And then I'm like, I don't even care.
I can hold a grudge, man. Because we do that. But like going back to what you said, Naz, about like knowing when to check out. I feel like a lot of people hold on to situations that are done. Like they're fizzled. Like it's over, but they still keep holding on to it because I don't know.
It's
why
an
people
internal
do that.
thing.
It is.
Yeah. A lot of people do it. People like I've heard people say like, you know, like people that are older that still hold on to high school days. You know that thing?
Yeah.
Where people like they just they haven't moved on from a certain point where
in
maybe
their life,
like maybe that's when they were popping in high school when they were that cool kid, and then they're in their 50s and they're like fucking losers.
Where am I in my life?
Yeah, so they keep holding on to those moments.
Yeah. And high school is the peak for them. Like
which is so sad.
It is really sad.
But like
man.
I think people need to, like you said, like people need to know when it's done for you.
It's true.
When your journey is coming to an end. And it's not in a negative way. Just a new chapter.
It is.
New chapter.
Like, and that's in all elements of things. Friendships, relationships. Everything. Like, I think we all hold on to things just of that because of that essence of this is comfortable.
Yes.
And you're scared to get out of your comfort zone. And look, I'm not trying to say I'm perfect. I've found myself in a lot of situations like that sometimes where something's been comfortable and I've still like kept doing it.
Yeah, like have you ever been like so random? Like you've been out clubbing, and your friends like, I'm going home. You're like, this is such a good night. Let's just stay. And you find yourself staying. You're like, this is so unnecessary. I could have left.
You know what they say?
My journey could have ended. Like, I could have been home.
Bro, you hold on for something to happen, like freaking magic to happen.
Yeah,
and
magic.
It never happens.
Nothing. Like, what the
nothing
fuck?
ever. The best already came. Nothing ever.
You didn't. That's it. I feel like you learn that though with time, with age, you grow up. You realize it's alright to leave early. You know,
it's alright to go home. Go to your bed.
Yeah, you know when it's time for you to get out.
It's true.
Yeah,
but again, I really do reckon that is something you learn with time.
But I really like that point that you made about like us Black women maybe like taking ourselves accountable. And like looking deeper within as to why we have those expectations.
Yeah.
Rather than just being like, fuck them, they're doing this, that. I've been like, why do you feel like that? You know?
Yeah, for real.
Why do you have those expectations?
Why is it making me feel like this?
But yeah.
Like accountability for your feelings is massive.
Definitely.
Like it's definitely like a very huge thing. And I think it's definitely very hard to be able to be accountable as to like, why did this make me feel like this, or how am I reacting to this? Because I feel like a lot of the time, some of these things can be like a trauma response. Yeah, like it's based off of something you've experienced.
Oh, definitely.
And automatically you're putting up the defense and you want to protect yourself.
Yeah.
But it's not actually how you feel sometimes. It's just that you do not want to repeat an event of what could have potentially happened to you in your past.
And I feel like this is kind of like your journey to like self-discovery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like when you kind of go through like these life lessons, let's say, you kind of learn, okay, maybe that wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Or like, or that I'm glad I went through that because I realized that wasn't for me.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
real.
I mean? You know, like you learn all these things through life.
Yeah, truth. It's true.
Do you think you could like, when you look back at yourself, like we're still young, we're still in our 20s, but like, do you think when you look back at yourself, you just like could say something to your like your younger self?
Oh yeah, I constantly like wish I could tell like younger me like slow down. Like I feel like I've always been someone who was in a rush to achieve something, a rush to do something.
Yeah.
If I could go back and like tell me like in high school, I'd literally sit myself down and be like, Chira, like you've got so much time, like just slow down, like enjoy the right now. Yeah. Because I feel like I missed out on so much because I was so focused and so driven that I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this.
Yeah.
And like in turn, like in some aspects, I actually ended up disappointing myself. But yeah, that's what I'd say. That's it. Slow down, sis.
I'd say trust your inner gut, trust your inner self. Always always back yourself, you know, like I feel like, you know, like in a lot of situations, I always would go against my own intuition. And it would fuck me up.
Definitely.
I
think for me, even like, also like don't sweat the small stuff.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
I feel like I would dwell and like
Yeah.
play a scenario that I didn't like, something that didn't go right. I would play that shit in my mind like 30 times and stress about it. It's like, life, we move on. Like shit, nothing, the sun comes up tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? Like we move on from the situation. It's not that big of a deal. And also sometimes like pleasing others at the expense of my happiness.
Yes.
So it's just like, I would look at things like, even I still do it to this day. Like you know, we learn.
Still learning
as we go.
Yeah.
But like I would definitely tell myself like to just do what makes myself happy. In a sense, be selfish. You only have one life.
Like that ability to say no.
Yeah, like, and just be like, look, that isn't for me.
Yes.
I'm doing what, like, if I want to.
You know what? Because like a lot of the times, like you're hurting yourself, right?
Yeah.
And then like you're the one that goes to bed at night and you're like, well, man, why did I do that?
Everyone else is sleeping light. You're the one that stresses about that shit. So it's like, you got to do.
I think I'd instill some discipline, and like that would be something that I would do as well. Like just like basic discipline.
Skills.
Skills.
Yeah.
I wish I had that when I was younger, so I could have them.
Like have it now?
Like no, I have to have it now, but it's like harder now because, you know, like I didn't have it growing up. I don't know if you can have that when you're young, like that discipline.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
I feel like it's obviously taught.
Yeah, it is a taught thing. That's what I'm saying. So it would be nicer to have it when I was younger, like when I was
mom, daddy listening.
No, self-discipline. My parents definitely. You know,
I don't know.
And confidence as well. Like always like being confident in any situation.
Yeah. That's it, man.
Like doing everything, taking every activity and like trying to shine in it. I should have done that. Instead of just being like, nah, and like staying on the sideline.
Yeah.
Even just saying to myself, like, this moment isn't forever. Like, because I feel like I dwelled so deeply on like minor like setbacks. And being like, just sis, this moment's not forever. Failure is okay. Like it's okay.
I wish that's my note to myself now. Like I'm always stressing about the little things. I'm like, man, what's wrong with like it's fine. It's okay. Like, stay grateful.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's mad.
I think we should wrap it up, ladies.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
Now this has been beautiful. Like always, like it's nothing out of the usual. I love talking to you guys. Like no, seriously, like it's genuinely something like I look forward to it in my week. Yeah. Like if I've had like a crappy week, I'll know like, oh yeah, this week like I get to like vent, but it's not like it's just nice.
Yeah.
Aww.
No, but this has been real. Thank you guys once again for tuning into the Left Out Podcast. It is your girl, Chira. It was your girl, Chira.
And it's Fevs.
And it's Maz.
See you guys next week. See you next Tuesday.
Have a blessed week.
Bye.
Ow.